Do you sometimes feel distressed, yet you're able to function well and go about achieving your goals? Anxiety usually takes different ways to manifest, and while it can be really serious that people are unable to function well, there are others who still experience anxiety but go on with their day-to-day activities without any issues. This form of anxiety is referred to as high-functioning anxiety, and many people who suffer from it are able to appear outgoing, organized, detail-oriented, and successful, despite a lot going on in their heads. In today's video, we'll be taking a look at 7 things high-functioning anxiety makes you do. Do stay tuned and enjoy. Number 1. Overthinking. One of the common signs of high-functioning anxiety is that you'll constantly be thinking and analyzing things over and over again, even though you're sure that you've done it well. In some way, this makes you a perfectionist, as you'll still even have doubts about a quality work even when there's no problem. In many cases, it'll also have you already thinking of the potential outcome of something even before you've done it. This can be really troubling, but one way to deal with it is to set limits and acknowledge that things will never always be perfect. If you're done with something, rather than dwell on it for hours, fix a different task and take your mind off the previous one while moving on with your day. Number 2. Inability to say no. The inability to say no can be a serious thing, as it could allow you to commit to things you're even unable to do. For people with high-functioning anxiety, saying no would be treated as if they're disappointing the other party, and as such, they overexert themselves rather than satisfying themselves and doing what they truly want. In simpler terms, it gets you saying yes to things you deeply want to say no to. There's really no shortcut to getting ahead of this, other than saying no, and if you're currently having trouble saying it, try it a couple of times and let it go. You'll see that you'll be able to enjoy more time doing things you actually want to do. Number 3. Compare yourself to others. High-functioning anxiety also makes you have a constant interest in competition, and it even gets worse that you take up interest in even the smallest things that shouldn't be up for competition. This is mostly due to the perfectionist mindset that you've already created for yourself, and it'll only waste your time and have you feel that you're not doing enough even when you're doing your best. If you find yourself constantly comparing yourself to others, the very first crucial thing to do is to reduce your opportunities to compare yourself to others. Number 4. Overachieving. While this can be seen as a positive thing, since it'll help you be more productive and achieve more things than you would normally, it can lead to burnout, which then affects your health. High-functioning anxiety makes you think you have to do more even though you've done enough. To get ahead of this, you can help yourself by setting reasonable deadlines and working at a reasonable pace that doesn't put any strain on your health. Number 5. Constant planning. With high-functioning anxiety, you'll also find yourself planning more often than normal. This even involves planning for things you probably won't do or things that are not supposed to be in your plans. Like overachievement, this can be seen as something normal, but the truth is, your anxiety is what is forcing you to make those plans even when you don't want to. If this starts to become a problem for you, detach any form of pressure associated with doing something that you don't intend to do, and make a plan while understanding that there is a possibility that it doesn't go according to expectation. Number 6. Giving up on relaxation. As you're striving for perfectionism and also making sure to do more than is considered normal, you'll experience difficulty relaxing because you'll always feel there's more to do, and even when you find time to relax, you'll feel restless and start thinking of ways to start working. Practicing mindfulness and also meditating are good ways to deal with this. Number 7. Working late. As you'll be spending more of your day procrastinating about whether you really want to do something or not, your anxiety will keep pushing you towards the side of doing something, but only when it's late. Your mind might even seem to win the battle during the day, but your anxiety eventually wins at the end of the day. If you're struggling with this, ensure to create a plan and stick to it. Which of these signs have you experienced before? Let us know in the comment section. If you also enjoyed the video, hit that like button, share it with your friends, and of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you like this video, then you should also check out Don't Let These 5 Things Control Your Life.